Hey, today at Oneness Law, we're going to talk about the regional property boom here in Queensland. Now, just a quick reminder, this is not legal advice. If you wish to seek legal advice, you can reach out to us, or you can also seek advice from another legal practitioner. So, as some of you may have noticed, areas like Sunshine Coast, Rockhampton, Toowoomba, Hervey Bay, just to name a few, experiencing a stronger than ever demand. And, we can see that because people are moving away from busier locations, especially from places like Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, and a lot of those moving from Sydney and Melbourne, moving to places like Brisbane, and then a lot of people that have been living in Brisbane and alike, and then moving further north. We can see that as remote work has become easier for certain people, people are desiring also more space. They're looking for a particular level of affordability and also a particular quality of life. It's almost a no-brainer for some people to be moving to some of these places and other regional areas of Queensland. Now, buying regionally, it can vary quite a lot from council to council, and there's also some quite key differences in regards to buying regionally compared to buying in a place like a city. And you'll often find these sorts of things are, one, a lot around zoning and land use. So the more out of a city or town that you're buying, you probably want to take a good particular notice of the zoning and the land use, not just of the land that you are looking to become, registered owner of, but also surrounding you as well, because, what your neighbours do can hugely impact what you can and can't do as well on the land that you intend to obtain. There's often a vast difference in things like water access and easements. Maybe the property you are looking at obtaining isn't actually connected to main supply. So then you have to consider things like, how do you get water to the property if there is a dry spell and things like that. There can also be some really interesting easements going on. Maybe there's shared driveways, just like you can find in cities, but there might also be other shared access ways as well. It could be sharing of different resources. So these sorts of things can become a lot more common once you move out regionally. You'll often find that the local planning laws are quite different, and they can vary a lot from council to council. And another thing is building inspections as well. They can vary quite a lot as well when you're moving out regionally. You're looking at different things of the buildings, different environments that the building of the property, the building on the property has, or the buildings as well. It can also be quite common when people live rurally to build things on the property and not have approval. So if that's important to you, then you really want to be doing a due diligence about whether the dwellings on the property have been approved by the council. Now, at Oneness Law, we specialise in guiding clients who are new to Queensland or are new to regional life. We love assisting clients who are looking at more regional lifestyles. We offer what we would call a holistic approach. So we're looking at the whole picture for you, not just necessarily from the lens of a transaction. We can also provide you with the pre-purchase support, so we can give you the guidance beforehand, before you sign anything. We're looking at the contract, what sort of things do you need to consider. And then we can also give you a smoother conveyancing process. We're there from the start all the way through to the end. You're not being handled by multiple different people throughout the process. We take care of you from the start to the finish. And we have what we would call quite a grounded approach as well. So, we're we're rooted in reality, and we're great at meeting where is your reality and what's real for you. So yes, if you're looking to move to regional Queensland, whether that be lifestyle or work related, let us know. Our website is www.onennesslaw.com.au. Now, law is LORE, and our email is info@onennesslaw.com.au. If you've got any questions, reach out to us.